What's up, everybody? It's the Alex Leak and Friends NFL podcast, back for another week. I am your host, Alex Leak, and this week we're doing the 2019 Detroit Lions season preview. Big year for the Detroit Lions. They were starting to make a run, get to the playoffs and all that, but after firing Jim Caldwell and going in a new direction with head coach Matt Patricia, last year they finished 6-10 and finished last in the NFC North for the first time since 2012. So the Lions will look to turn around a frustrating 2018 into a winning 2019 season. Looking at their draft picks, they take tight end TJ Hockenson in the first round. Solid pick. He looks like he's supposed to be the closest thing to Rob Gronkowski. Monster tight end, great pass catching tight end, solid blocking tight end as well. So solid pick there. I know a lot of Lions fans aren't pumped about the pick, but I think it's a good move. They also go linebacker Jelani Tavai out of Hawaii in the second round. Safety William Harris out of Boston College in the third round. I like their fourth round pick, defensive end Austin Bryant. Last thing the Lions need is more defensive line help, so they're going to be loaded at that position. I give their draft grade a B-. I think they could have gone skilled position a little bit more. I think that Matthew Stafford could use some more weapons. I do like Hockenson. He's going to help, but I think they could have gone wide receiver. And in free agency, they lost defensive end Ziggy Ansah, who was dealing with a lot of injuries. He's solid when he's healthy, but he's been hurt a lot. They lost corner Nevin Lawson and guard TJ Lang. They added defensive end Trey Flowers from the Patriots, corner Justin Coleman, tight end Jesse James, solid get, wide receiver Danny Amendola, solid, and running back Zach Zenner, who's been there before. So, Lions looking to improve. Looking at their depth chart, let's look at their weapons. You got Kenny Golladay, Marvin Jones, Danny Amendola. They also add Jermaine Kearse. So that's really their four-headed weapons right there at wide receiver. Kearse, Amendola, Jones, and Golladay, which honestly isn't bad. I think Jermaine Kearse can be a big weapon. Amendola can be if he can stay healthy. Marvin Jones is solid, and Kenny Golladay has a huge upside. Solid offensive line. You got to protect Matthew Stafford. That's got to be the number one key, especially in a division with defenses like Minnesota, Chicago, even Green Bay is going defense now with their moves. So, solid two-headed tight end tandem of T.J. Hockenson, Jesse James, both solid pass catchers. Matthew Stafford is the key. If he can have a big year like he's capable of, that's awesome. Kerryon Johnson was a great draft pick last year. I said it last year before week 1 that I believe Kerryon Johnson was going to be a monster. And he runs for 100 yards. It wouldn't surprise me if Kerryon Johnson goes for 1,000 yards this next year. And if I'm the Lions, I'm feeding him. Feed Kerryon Johnson. What have you got to lose? This guy's young. He's a solid running back. Let's feed that guy, get a more balanced offense, and that will only protect Matthew Stafford more. So offensively, they're all right. Solid pieces there. You want to see Kerryon Johnson take the next step, continue to develop and be better and better. On the defensive side, I was talking about the defensive line. I mean, you look at it right now. You got Deshaun Hand, A'Shawn Robinson, Damon Snacks Harrison, Trey Flowers, Romeo Okwara, and Austin Bryant. Solid. Those are a lot of big names there. So Snacks Harrison's the biggest name, but Snacks and A'Shawn Robinson on the same line, geez. I don't I'm not a big fan of running against that. I don't want to go up the middle. I want to go to the outside, make Deshaun Hand have to chase him, make Trey Flowers have to get outside. He's pretty good at that anyways, though. They got all right linebackers, Devon Kennard, Jared Davis, and Christian Jones, along with draft pick Jelani Tavai. Their secondary, secondary's all right. Darius Slay, Tavon Wilson, Rashawn Melvin, Jalen Tabor. I don't know a lot about him. Justin Coleman, he's a solid addition. Quandre Diggs, I'm a big fan of him, and Darius Slay are the best two in the secondary. And Miles Killebrew. I'm not scared. Don't throw the ball at Darius Slay. But besides that, I'm not scared of the secondary. You can pass on this team. Quandre Diggs will pick you off too, so be careful. But they're not the they're not the best in the league in the secondary. So then solid special teams. Matt Prater, hell of a kicker. Sam Martin, good solid punter. I really like the addition of offensive coordinator Darrell Bevell. I think that he will help the offense a lot. I think that he's going to bring some different looks that the NFC North hasn't seen a lot of. And he really got a lot out of Russell Wilson in their offense. And so I expect, and that's why Jermaine Kearse is a good fit here with Darrell Bevell coming in. I think, all those receivers can really do well in Darrell Bevell's system. Matt Patricia's got to be on the hot seat, though. He's got to do better. 6-10 isn't going to cut it. I know Lions fans that weren't excited when he was brought in, and so we'll see what the Lions do. They finished 4th in the division last year. Hadn't done that since 2012. They like to bring up that they had owned the Bears for the few years before last year when the Bears swept them. Look, Bears are back. I don't care what you're saying. The Bears. I look for the Bears to sweep the Lions again this year. The Vikings are going to be tough. The Packers are going to be better than last year. So it's an uphill climb. I mean, if Detroit was in a weaker division, they might have a shot to win it. But they're in a tough division. So it's really a lot up to Matthew Stafford to match the performance of Kirk Cousins, Aaron Rodgers, the Bears defense, and even an up-and-coming Mitch Trubisky, which I know you Lion fans love to hate on Mitch Trubisky, but I thought he had a pretty good year last year. So we'll see if he can keep that up his 3rd year in the league. Stafford's great. He's got arm talent for days, so he's got to get the most out of those weapons around him. Again, feed Kerryon Johnson. There's no reason to not get him the ball as much as possible. That's going to be the key. Balanced offense and the young defense getting better and better. Big year for Detroit in 2019, and I think if I've got them finishing, I'm going to say right around that 6-10, 7-9 mark. They're going to be competing for last place in the division with Green Bay, in my opinion. And if that's the case, does Matt Patricia make it another year? Is he brought back for a 3rd year? We'll see. In my opinion, when hiring a head coach, I'm all for bigger name head coaches. I'm not for the next Sean McVay. I'm for an established coach that's been there before. I'm for a guy like I'm for a guy like Pete Carroll, who's just been there before. I'm for a guy like Bill Belichick. A guy like, who am I thinking of? Andy Reid. Guys like that. Matt Patricia's supposed to be, he's the next hot coordinator. That's why they got him. But how much was that Matt Patricia and how much was that Bill Belichick in New England? So most of Belichick's disciples don't really pan out as great head coaches. So Matt Patricia will be feeling the pressure in 2019. Big year for the Lions. They're hoping I'm wrong. Guys are hoping for a playoff berth. We'll see if they can get it done. Tell me I'm wrong in the comments. Tell me if the Lions are going to be so much better. Let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I'll keep the videos coming. I can't wait for training camp and the preseason and the start of the 2019 season. So good things ahead. Can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And peace out.